Hi, Ron Chapman Jr. with Games for Life, bringing you another lesson in our Chess 101 series. This is another one of our opening lessons, and in our opening lessons we just go through either an offense or a defense, and just kind of show you the moves, and if you're interested, then we invite you to go do some more research. We don't delve too much into them, just trying to give people a feel for a lot of different openings. And so in this one, we're looking at the Chigorin, I believe is how it's pronounced. Chigorin, maybe, whatever. Chigorin Defense, and so I'll show you how it goes. Okay, D4, D5, C4, and then knight to C6, and that's kind of the beginning of the defense. It's kind of awkward because you're not really protecting the center like you normally would by moving the knight to F6, but it ends up working out pretty well for black. Let's see how it plays out. Knight to F6. Bishop to G4, pawn takes on D5, bishop takes on F3, pawn takes on F3, then queen takes on D5, E3, E5, knight to C3, bishop to B4, bishop to D2, and then bishop takes on C3. Okay, so that's the first line that we'll look at for this defense. And this is, like I said, this is a position that kind of signals it's the Chigorin Defense, and so I'll start there for the second line I'll show you. Okay, so bishop to G4, or sorry, knight to F3. Okay, there we go. Bishop to G4. The pawn takes on D5. Bishop takes on F3. This time pawn takes on C6. And then bishop takes on C6. Knight to C3. E6. E4. Bishop to B4, F3, queen to H4 check, G3, queen to F6, bishop to D3, and then queenside castle. Okay, let's look at the third line and see if you see anything interesting in this one. Okay, so knight to C3, pawn takes on C4, it's kind of a weird move, knight to F3, knight to F6, E4, bishop to G4, bishop to E3, E6, bishop takes on C4, bishop to B4, queen to C2, and then kingside castle. Okay, now on the fourth line, again knight F6, or sorry, knight to C3, knight to F6, getting ahead of myself. Pawn takes on D5, knight takes on D5, E4, knight to C3, takes on C3, pawn takes back on C3, E5, D5, knight to B8, bishop to E3, and A6. And if you look at this position, it looks like black has done absolutely nothing, but this is actually a pretty even position at this point, surprisingly enough. Okay, and now we'll look at the fifth line from this defense, and it starts out early take of pawn takes on D5, queen takes on D5, E3, E5, knight to C3, bishop to B4, bishop to D2, bishop takes on C3, pawn takes back on C3, queen to D6, bishop to D3, and then knight to E7. Okay, again, that's a look at the Chigorin Defense. If anything you saw looked interesting to you, maybe get some more research on the opening and see if it will work for your style of play. Okay, thanks for watching.